part of my behind the scenes videos, I thought it might be helpful to talk about our Samoan language range. Now, my husband does these, and we started doing Samoan language stationery about 4 years ago now. People might think it's an easy add-on. It's not actually. It's it's actually quite complicated, and it makes it just another layer of difficulty, I guess. You can use a lot of the same templates, but obviously it's different language, different imagery, different even public holiday dates are different because we use the Samoan holiday dates because we primarily sell into New Zealand, Australia, and America. So instead of using everyone's, we just solely stick to the Samoan public holiday dates, and these are different, and also the imagery that we use is different. We use a lot of photo imagery, plus we also use imagery design work that we had designed for us from a Samoan designer in Samoa. And so there's just a little bit more, I guess, intricacies of understanding it. And, we have, even though, my husband is born and bred Samoan, fluent Samoan speaker, but we also have translators in Samoa who check all of our work. And it's interesting. It's been interesting. It has been interesting for me as a Māori over the years to sort of see how the range has evolved, the kind of feedback that we get to different things, the questions that we get, how we manage those queries, etc. It's a lot of. It's not as easy, I guess. I think people might think it's just easy to group Māori and Pacific together or to do products like this. It's actually quite challenging. I also get asked a lot to create other language resources, specifically Fijian or Tongan. Now, I would happily collaborate with somebody who wanted to create some resources, but I would not do it on my own. I've been very clear about that. I think unless you have a connection to that language and culture, I actually don't think you should use that language or culture. That's my own personal choice. You don't have to accept it. I know a lot of people do. It's just I would not feel comfortable to do that, because there is just, it's like our Māori range as well. There's so much intricacies and knowledge and to something that I just find I actually personally find it offensive when I see people just slap on a bloody image or slap on a Māori word or add on a Samoan design. I think, do you actually understand that? Like, for example, you'll see none of our design work do we use the turtle imagery. Now, I know that that's a very common one, and it's associated with peace and family and unity and all the rest of it. But in the actual language, it's actually, there are some negative proverbs related to the turtle. And so my husband says, no, we're not using that image on anything. So, and if you didn't know that, you wouldn't know that, right? It's just, you only know that because, he only knows that because it's his culture. Same like with Māori things, some things I would use, some things I just definitely wouldn't because I know it. And so, yeah, just something to be aware of. Just don't just slap something on.